into what they called the Star Ocean.
Something's wrong with the gravitational readings.
So we never got the original Star Ocean, but for whatever reason, Star Ocean the Second Story managed a pretty healthy cult following despite a PS1 library packed to the gills with quality RPGs. We bought the delay-stricken Till the End of Time, showed our support for the series, and in 2008, a decade and change after the series began, we were made whole. First Departure brings us an overhauled presentation of the Super Famicom original, where overhauled is a euphemism for rebuilt using the Second Story's engine. And there's all new animation courtesy of Production I.G, and brand new pre-rendered backgrounds that capture the feel of the original tile-based layouts but look a bajillion times better. Oh yeah, and it's in English.
Well, here we go. I hope that we're not making a mistake by entering the gate, because once we go inside, there's no turning back.
Alright, so the dialogue gets a bit speed racery at times. You're still venturing into the past to find a cure for the virus what's turned most of your planet's population to stone that may or may not be getting stolen and weaponized by an evil force, and you're still occupying a strange hybrid space between fantasy and sci-fi, where herbal remedies get superseded by a quick beam up to the Calnus and a thorough tricordering, just to learn that the only chance at a cure involves time travel and engaging in the demonic wars on planet Rogue. If you don't feel like wading through a kanji minefield in the Super Famicom version, First Departure brings you exactly what you've been missing, with the rather abrupt inclusion of Welch Vineyard, aka that loopy craftswoman with a hand on a stick, who first appeared until the end of time and has been infiltrating the rest of the series on the sly ever since. Puffy wishes she could be so lucky. And in true JRPG style, there's grinding to be done for skills and cash because the difficulty curve is prone to the occasional rock or two. Yes, the AI is a bit better, but not much.
Horn of destruction!
And from this point on, it's exactly like the Second Story, save for a couple spots that are balanced a bit differently. Which makes perfect sense. Use the system that everyone knows and is pretty much a uniform improvement over the old system. I sat down and brainstormed with Derek, and the only other example we can cite of a franchise readapting an old game into a newer entry's engine was Pokemon, with the Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Heart Gold, Soul Silver blocks. So that's the lineage we're dealing with, as we enjoy one of the better stories of the 16-bit era via the PSP's capabilities, with higher res graphics and a remastered Motoi Sakuraba soundtrack. Primary stumbling block? Well, it isn't even this game's fault. This version hit the States 4 years after Star Ocean Till the End of Time, and let's just say there was still some lingering cognitive dissonance. If this is, on the other hand, your first contact with the series, go ahead and tear into it. And Second Evolution for that matter, but I'll save that for another day.
Warning. That girl's a total scatterbrain. She doesn't listen to anyone. She's just a total nag. Ugh.